My name is Jeff Tarbell. I am the chairman of the board of Comstock Mortgage. I'm also one of the top originators we have. Came in around 2007 and we merged together. And I think that what you're going to see from our company is really a benefit to small business, because you have a lot of guys like myself that were maybe 4 to 5 person shops, just little small groups of people. And as the world has changed, and I'm not telling anybody in the mortgage business anything new, our world has just gotten incredibly difficult and incredibly expensive to stay in business. So you look around and you say, how can a 3 or a 5 or a 7 person shop stay in business anymore? They can't. I mean, the requirements are so phenomenal just in terms of financial constraints, and then you have to have a compliance guy, and you have to have a marketing guy, and you have to have all these different things that go on, because if you don't, the government will shut you down. And so you look around and say, okay, if I want to stay in this business, how do I do it? I mean, I can't even hire an attorney to watch everything we're doing. So what Comstock has done is to kind of taken these small groups of really good originators, put them together into one company. And so our ownership is 12 individuals, and they're all originators. So we come from an origination background, which basically means that we're not looking up here and saying, as a bank, you got to do it this way. We're looking at originators and telling the bank, this is how we have to operate in the real world. This is how we have to sell loans, and this is how we have to do business. You guys find a way to make that happen for us. Keep the pricing good, make sure we don't get out of line and get out of trouble, but make sure that we can stay competitive and we can make a living earning, doing loans. And it's so different compared to a big bank. A big bank puts their thumb on you and says, these are the rules. I don't care if you make it or you don't make it. This is what you're going to do. And we try to take a little different tact. And that is that we want to have creativity. We want to be maintain that spirit of being independent, but not being independent. But we want to stay in business and we want to grow. And unfortunately, in this new market, you have to kind of come together to do that. And so I think that that's what we offer people that are looking at us, is either whether it's one person walking in off the street or a small company coming together, we offer them a home to be themselves and still be compliant, which is very difficult to do. So I think if we talk about where do you want to work and where do you want to go, if you look at some of the big boxes, and we always use to compare ourselves against them because they are kind of the standard. They're kind of like working for the government, really. They have the rules and you follow their rules and you don't. And one of the things that you miss is that you don't really ever get to know anybody in a company, in a big, huge company, because they're probably not in your office. You're doing your work here and you're shipping your underwriting or something else off to them, and there's no connection between the two of you. They don't know you have a wife and 3 kids. They don't know that you're a very honest person and you're out working on the weekends, and they don't even care. But at least at Comstock, you have a little bit of this, actually you have a lot of this, a very close-knit group where the underwriter, they're not going to stretch the rules for you, they're not going to break the rules for you, but what they're going to do is they're going to help you get through the rules. And they're going to have a real personal touch to you. They want to make sure that they know that you know the rules, they're going to help you follow the rules, they're going to help you get this loan done, they're going to give you some solutions. Not every file just goes bam, 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 you know that. I mean, this is the market we're in. But if they can give you some help and some clues, and they really feel like, you know what, if someone has to turn a loan down at our company, and it happens everywhere, they feel really bad about doing that. And they want to go out and explain to you, this is why I had to do this, and this is how I think you could fix it. And so let's not tell this person no, let's tell this person not today. Let's tell this person, if you could do A, B, and C and come back here, we'd love to do a loan for you. And that's a huge difference as a salesperson. If I can go back to you and say, you know what, look it, we're on the right path, we're just not quite there yet today. That's a whole lot better answer than me telling you, you know what, I can't help you, your loan was turned down, bye. And we don't do that, that's not our style. So one of the biggest factors what I would look at if I'm coming into a new company is, how does all this work? And I think for us, what we try to do is keep everything right, simple, and right under your thumb. So our underwriters work in our offices. Our funders are right in town. Everything is right here. We're not sending our stuff to Salt Lake City to be looked at and then getting our docs from Cleveland. I mean, everything is right here, because as an originator, you need to know right now, is this loan going to work or not? And if it is, let's get it done. And on a purchase transaction, I need to be done quick. So quick, but accurate is the hard part. And I think when I look around at our competition and I'm seeing they're having to go here to here to here to get answers and get things done, it's not going to work. I mean, it works, but it's not going to work for me, and it probably won't work for you because you want to be done quick. So our purchases are 48-hour turnaround time. That's a mandate from our ownership. We will do purchases in 48 hours. And if you want to do business that way, then this is the place for you.